Hey, I'm back. Esther here, CEO and founder of Virtual Assistant Internship, and I want to talk to you today about the dreaded question of I want to work online, but I can't get anywhere because I don't have any experience. And I think that that's why I'm not hearing back from jobs. I'm having a hard time even finding anything that I qualify to apply to. What do I do? I get it, it can be really, really frustrating. I've been running online communities helping women work online for years. I mean, thousands and thousands of people. And I hear this one come up a lot. And it can really just feel like you're running around town handing your resumes to like an ice cream parlor and you're like, I am a grown ass woman and I want a real online job. I want a real online career. What can I do to get started? I just need that foot in the door. There's actually really only 3 possible jobs that you could do online. I mean, maybe 4, but it depends on your qualifications. I'll go over that one too. That you can possibly do online without experience, okay? It's crazy, but it's true. We've really narrowed it down to just these 3. So in this video, I'm gonna give you what those 3 jobs are and resources for how you can start and where you can start applying to get going, okay? So the first thing that you can do online, which you probably have figured out, is customer service. Now there's kind of 2 levels of customer service, right? Maybe you found some remote customer service positions, but they do actually require quite a bit of experience, but they pay really well. They got great benefits. You're like, that's what I want to end up doing someday. That's the one I want. But you don't really have that much experience. So there are some online platforms that will hire you with very little to no customer service experience, and you can do them completely online. So the companies that I would check out are Concentrix, Hilton, and Amazon. They have very little requirements for doing their customer service online, and it's basically like working in a call center, but you work from home. The other option that you can do online, again, no experience, is you can actually teach English. And if English is not your native language, then that's okay. You can also teach whatever your native language is. And you can teach, you don't have to have a teaching certificate. You don't have to have a degree. You don't even need to have one of those English teaching certificates, actually. I know, crazy. It depends on what the app is and what the platform is. So I want you to go into the description and grab my free ebook that's all about teaching English online, because it includes all the companies, the ones that require a degree, the ones that don't require a degree, but they do require an English teaching certificate, and where to get them for cheap or free. And they also list the ones that require nothing, and you actually don't need anything. You just log onto the app whenever you want and make, 10, 15 bucks an hour, depending on what you're doing. So check that out. It includes the pay scales as well as just different things about the time zones and the longevity of that type of work. So that you didn't know that you could teach English online. You don't even need a degree or experience, right? They're more conversational, and that's why you're able to kind of get around them. All right, and then the third option, really the only third option that you can do online, and I'll go over the bonus 4th one, is transcription. And transcription is basically where you're listening to audio and you're typing it out. And so if you've watched some of my other videos, you might have heard me talk about these 3 different types of jobs before. And you might have heard me say this exact same thing I'm gonna say right now, which is there's really not a lot of longevity in them. So these are dead-end jobs. It's just like going to the mall and applying to work at just some shop that you're just gonna work at and you're not super happy and you just kind of do it day to day and it kind of pays the bills, but not really. And it's not a true career. But these 3 options are a great place to start just to get that foot in the door and just to get some experience. Now, how do you go to the next level, right? Like, I don't want to get stuck doing the same thing I was doing in real life. Now I'm just doing it online. The way to get to that next level is to really join the online education community and start to educate yourself in some skills so that you can start to get to the next level. So that could be graphic design, video editing. It could be virtual assisting. It could be bookkeeping. There's so many different ways you could earn an income online, but you're gonna need to have some of those pivotal skills to be able to do that. I have tons of free resources about how to help you with this. I would highly recommend checking out my free virtual summit. I'll link that in the description as well. It's 23 different classes of all these different legit online jobs that you could do from anywhere in the world, just to give you an idea of how to up level. So let's get your foot in the door if you have no experience with one of these 3 options, and then let's take it to the next level by investing in some kind of skills for yourself and in upskilling beyond just customer service, teaching what your native language is or typing out audio. Like, I don't want to do that for the rest of my life. We want to be growing. We're humans. We're always growing and changing. All right, now what was that little bonus fourth one that I told you about? The bonus fourth one is really if you speak a different language. If you speak a different language, then you can actually also do translation or foreign transcription, which is like a whole other different level. So if you speak French and English, if you speak French and German and English, if you speak all different kinds of things, then you can actually go onto different translation sites. You can watch the video I did on the 20 remote companies hire right now. I have those ones in there, and you can just start doing translations. That's kind of my like bonus fourth one. You don't really need a ton of experience to do translation, but clearly you need to speak the other language fluently. So that's why I was like, it's not really experience, but you do have 2 languages under your belt, so I'm not sure. So that's why it was a bonus fourth one. All right, so if this video was helpful to you, go and grab some of the resources that I have linked below and just hit subscribe on my channel. I would love it. We come out with new episodes like this every single week, always constantly coming in and helping you with how to work online and really create an online career that you absolutely love. That's what I'm here for, and I'm here to help as many of you as possible. So I'd love if you would subscribe and join the online work revolution.